Today we're going to electro etch a hand axe with a punisher. We're going to use two AA batteries. They're 1.5 volts. I'm using lithium ion because they're rechargeable. We're using a nichrome wire resistor. We're using Elmer's restick to hold the stencil in place, and we're using a thermal stencil. My book has a lot of details about how to make those. They're pretty neat and they're super cheap and they work. We're using vinegar and salt water, and we're using a D battery graphite core as my handpiece with cheap felt pads from the craft store, buy them by the square foot. You can see the AA battery holder there. As this works, you'll start to see bubbling. At first, it takes a while to soak in through the material, and then it starts to work. It gets darker and darker. Along in here, we'll replace the pad because the pad gums up. If it gets too much stuff on it, then you'll see residue on the stencil, and that tells you it's time to replace the pad. Just kind of work the whole thing. It takes a couple of minutes. The resistor there prevents the batteries from burning out, so it pulls about maximum it'll pull is 3 amps, even though it doesn't really pull that much with the amount of resistance in these different parts, but this just keeps it safe. Here we're replacing the pad, more electrolyte. That clamp is called a battery clamp. You don't need the big monster kind. These are 2 for $3 at the hardware store. You keep working it. So you just keep on working it until you're done. You'll know after you get some practice doing it. So this axe had a lacquer coating on it that acetone didn't really touch. I ended up sanding the whole thing off and grinding on it some to get it off. It was really a tough material. It would prevent it from being etched. My website is electroetchdiy.com. I have links to a lot of the different parts that you can get, and also to how to buy the book and more detail. The parts list, my book is available on Amazon. Just look for How to Electro Etch, and another picture of the axe.